Ryan, go ahead and start us off.
All right. Rolling. All right, same here. I am rolling. The one thing I noticed with this team, one word just stuck out like a sore thumb. Testy.
Testy?
Yes, you guys were like intense.
Yeah.
Like saw some pushing and shoving and stuff like that. That's intentional with what you guys do, right?
Yes, well, for us, we're a team that, we pride ourselves on competing. Like, we have 3 words that we live by: care, compete, character. And compete is a big one for us. When you have a team where you're so close to winning and you're so close to being right there and almost, you get upset where it's like, guys, we gotta compete. Like, we gotta get that edge. Like, I'm gonna push you to your edge so you can get there. It's always a happy medium of finding, like, where it's still controlled. But I feel like that's one thing where I do love that we're competing. There's sometimes where it's like, guys, make sure you be smart about it. But I feel like more of testy, I think it's more like competing.
Not that you guys ever got pushed around per se, but I feel like this team, you guys push back.
Right.
This team, I mean, how intense can it be with you guys? Where's that line? Who decides what that line is?
Well, I think that decides of just outside of ball being brothers. Like, if your blood brother, if he pushed you around, y'all fight, y'all know it's fine because we're brothers. Like, you could do that. And it's more finding that relationship outside of ball where if I do get on you, if I do yell at you or pull you by your face mask and say, get it right, it's coming from me. Seeing you as a brother and wanting to get there, and I think that comes with trust, being able to really see each other as not just teammates or strangers, but brothers, so that you can get on you or get on your butt to be able to take that seriously.
Got a lot of players coming back this year. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of anticipation and expectation that this could be like the year that you guys make a run at a championship. How's the attitude? How do you guys feel about that?
Well, for us, we've kind of been focusing on that. That's the goal. The goal is to be able to get there, but in order to get there, take it one day at a time. As a group, we talked about, we know what the final goal is, but in order to get there, we have to go by each day, one day, and that's kind of how we've been. Kind of not looking for the one thing ahead, but taking each day to equal up there. I feel like we've been doing that with each practice.
Does this group, though, feel like there's something special brewing here?
Oh, for sure. I think so. I think we're a group that we're a lot closer than past years. In the age of college football, where a lot of guys are leaving and transferring, I think we're a group where there's a lot of familiar faces and faces where they've came and been able to be a part of that family. And I think that's what makes this group so much different.
This is, I guess, Blake's 3rd year at DC, I would assume. I think it's 3rd year. I mean, that continuity. I mean, what are you seeing from him? Being just familiar with everything.
Yeah, he's a great defensive coordinator. I think being able to be under him for now, it's my 2nd year. You kind of see the nuances of how much he loves ball and how good he is as a coordinator. And I think that's also helping him being here so consistent. Whereas when you come in, guys know what you're going to get. Like, before guys ask Coach Sala what you're about, me being here, I can already tell you what it's about and what that is. And I think that is a large part of the confidence going into this, where I know we've been in the 3 high for last year was our 2nd year. This is now our 3rd year going into it. So this is our first spring of feeling like we've already done it in season, know what it's going to look like. And I think that's kind of helped us as a defense specifically to be able to get into it and take that next step to be great.
What have you seen from Colton, his growth?
Man, Colton's a guy. He definitely tests us every single practice. I remember when I first got here, I think he was a redshirt freshman, and he's just a quiet dude, quiet guy. But it's been cool seeing him grow up and be even more of a leader than he was like this time last year. Like, you just look at a year ago, it's a huge jump. That's been fun to see.
Now, if you personally, how excited are you got to get out there? This is your last run, right? Last year?
I actually got 2 more.
Okay.
Yes, but
I'm changing to this. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I love ball. I love being somewhere where I'm familiar with it. I've been in college football for 3 years now. My first year, my head coach got fired after that. The next year, we had a different DC. So it's my first time college football ever being somewhere where it's consistent playbook, consistent coaches for the 2 years in a row. So I'm excited for that. Excited to fly around with that.
Do you think it's going to translate to W's?
Oh, yes, sir. I definitely think so. That's the ultimate goal, to win. And I think the comfortableness of us as a team and us as coaches and being able to compete and fight together, I think that's what's going to help us get there.
With some departures last year in the safety room, how are you guys embracing the opportunity that presents this spring?
I think guys are being really stepping up, just being excited because, you never know when it's your time. I was actually a guy that came in last year. So, and for me, I was excited coming in. I'm sure we got guys doing the same thing. We got guys like Jerome, guys like Davion Iles, guys like Mario Eastley, everyone's stepping up, Kendra. Guys really taking that on to know that, like, it's not a replacement, it's an upgrade. Like, we're working to do better, be better, and we're just doing that together.
How's it going against the taller receivers? It seems like there's a lot tall. The receiver group got a lot taller since last year. How's that in practice? And going against those taller guys.
They've definitely had us compete. Those are guys who, all of them, which is crazy, are all like go-getters. Like they'll go get the ball. So it's been good to go against that every day. Because I feel like we play in a big conference. A lot of tall receivers, a lot of tall guys. So getting that in practice every day is a little bit different, but I think it's going to get us prepared for the season.
That's good. Cool. All right, thank you.